So, have you ever felt bad because you had a lot of questions and you doubted your faith as far as religion? A lot of people were, uh, you know, they grew up in certain religions where they had a lot of questions about what they believed. Have you ever felt bad that you at sometimes had doubt about what you believed, throughout your life? You were indoctrinated in certain religions. Uh, I want to say in this video, don't feel bad that you have these questions about your faith. I think when we get to a certain age, we have to believe things for ourselves because we have to go on and live life. We have to have our families. We have certain things we do when we get older. We get married. We get positions in life as far as employment, and we have certain questions about a lot of things. Not just necessarily religion, but we have questions about so many things in life. And I want to encourage you, don't feel bad that you have questions about your faith, about what you believe. Like I always mention, I've had questions throughout my life. Growing up in church all my life, being a preacher's kid. Well, I say two preachers' kid. My mom, my dad, both of them are ministers and pastors. And I often had questions about my faith, what I believed. And like I said, don't be ashamed, that you have, these questions, because that's a part of belief. You want to be sure, like they say in church, you want to make your election sure about what you believe in life. And I feel like you shouldn't feel ashamed. You should be ashamed that you're that type of person. That shows that you're serious about your life. You're serious even about your life after you leave this earth. You're serious about it. And throughout my life, I may feel bad, and I feel like, especially Christianity, I'll be honest. They make you feel bad because you doubt certain things about religion, about certain doctrines. You may have a sort of doubt, or you feel like you have a different opinion about certain things in the Bible. And you go to church and you get so guilty about certain things, even the minor things, people say, there's no such thing as a big sin and a little sin, but a lot of people may feel, still that certain sins, if you go to the Bible, if you go to church and certain things like that, that, certain sins are bigger than others. They may feel like, for example, fornication, having sex before marriage is worse than, I say, gossip, gossiping about certain people. They may feel like, certain things, certain sins are bigger than other sins, but, we are taught that, all sin is sin, there's no big sin or little sin. And that's a huge question. We're human, God created us, we are not perfect. And so, you have the question, is you going to heaven or you going to the other place? We have a lot of questions. We have a lot of doubts about our religion, about our faith, about what we were indoctrinated in. Whether you're a Christian, Christianity, Islam, Catholicism, we are all, in a certain way indoctrinated into certain beliefs, certain belief systems. Even if you're agnostic, even if you're atheist, you're somewhat indoctrinated into a certain belief. But I think atheism and agnostic is a little different because they don't indoctrinate into any religion. So I'll take that statement back. But I feel like don't feel bad. I just want to do this video. Don't feel bad about, if you believe in certain things or you have a change of heart with certain beliefs that you were born in. That's just mean you have a very inquisitive mind, that you think outside the box. You don't just believe anything that people tell you, and that's very important. That's very important that you don't just believe everything you're taught or you heard. That's a sign of a very serious person about life. So I just want to do this video. Don't feel bad about what you believe. Again, appreciate y'all for watching. Please subscribe to this channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Just don't feel bad about having questions about what you believe. I've had questions. I know so many other people in this world has had questions about what they were indoctrinated in as far as religion. Also, if you have a topic, you can send it to my Cash App. A topic, or if you have tell me your purpose, what you feel your purpose is in life. I'm doing this $5 shorts. So you tell me your purpose, a $5 Cash App, $ open mind convo. If you want to tell us your purpose, and I'll expound on it in a shorts video. Feel free to support this channel in any ways possible, or you just wanted to, or if you just want to support this channel as well, you can send me a Cash App, $ open mind convo. Appreciate y'all for watching, and till next time. All right, peace.